Imagine a star so close you could almost reach out to it across the cosmic sea. Just 4.2 light-years away, a mere stone's throw in galactic terms, yet a journey of tens of thousands of years with our fastest probes. This is the domain of Proxima Centauri, a volatile red dwarf star. And orbiting this tempestuous sun is a world that has haunted astronomers, dreamers, and storytellers alike, Proxima b. For years, its existence was a mathematical shadow, inferred only by a faint, rhythmic wobble in its parent star's light, a gravitational tug from an unseen partner, a ghost in the machine. But now, for the first time in human history, a new eye has turned its gaze towards our neighbor. The James Webb Space Telescope, an instrument of unprecedented power, has given us the clearest data yet from this alien world. It hasn't delivered a photograph of continents and oceans, but something far more profound, a spectrum of light filtered through Proxima b's atmosphere. This chemical fingerprint tells a story. Is it the story of a dead, irradiated rock scoured by its violent star, or does that fingerprint contain the telltale biosignatures of life? What we see could redefine what it means to be alive in the universe. Stay with us, because this journey isn't just about Proxima b, it's a mirror held up to ourselves, reflecting our relentless hunger for answers. It's the embodiment of our deepest philosophical question: are we a cosmic accident, a fleeting spark of consciousness in an empty void? Or is the universe teeming with life, and we are just one voice in a grand cosmic chorus waiting to be heard? The story of Proxima b is the next chapter in our own, a chance to discover if we have neighbors in the dark. We're about to dive deep into the data, the theories, and the mind-bending implications. To join us on the frontier of human knowledge, don't forget to hit subscribe and join our community of explorers at SpaceFast TV, where the future of space exploration unfolds right before your eyes. Picture this: a faint red star glimmering like an ember in the cosmic night. This is Proxima Centauri, our closest stellar neighbor, a mere 4 light-years away. In the grand scheme of the universe, it's practically on our doorstep. And circling this dim star is a world that has captured our imagination, Proxima b. It's a rocky planet, slightly more massive than Earth, completing a full orbit in just 11 days. Its tight orbit means it's tidally locked, a permanent captive of its star's gravity. One side is bathed forever in scorching, unblinking daylight, a surface baked and sterilized by harsh radiation. The other side is trapped in an eternal frozen darkness, a landscape of unimaginable cold. This creates a world of two extremes, a planet perpetually divided between fire and ice. But in the narrow twilight band between these two brutal fronts, the Terminator line, conditions could be just right. Here, the red sun would hang perpetually on the horizon. Scientists wonder, could there be oceans in this sliver of perpetual dusk? Could clouds swirl in an atmosphere thick enough to distribute heat? It might be home to forests of strange alien life adapted to the dim, red-shifted light, perhaps even glowing with their own bioluminescence. For decades, Proxima b has been humanity's most tantalizing hope for an Earth-like neighbor, but its existence was inferred, not seen. We only had indirect data, faint measurements of its star's gravitational wobble, a ghost in the machine. We had models and theories, but also endless questions. Could a planet so close to a volatile red dwarf known for powerful stellar flares even hold on to an atmosphere? Until now, it was all educated guesswork. Now, with the James Webb Space Telescope, we are moving beyond the shadows. Its powerful infrared eye is perfectly tuned to study the faint light from worlds like this, allowing us to finally paint a true picture. Imagine transitioning from abstract graphs to a tangible image, a world half-shrouded in clouds, the glint of possible oceans reflecting dim starlight, a thin, precious atmosphere wrapping tightly around it. Webb doesn't just photograph, it analyzes. It performs a cosmic autopsy on light itself. As starlight from Proxima Centauri passes through the planet's atmosphere, molecules absorb specific frequencies, leaving behind a barcode of chemical fingerprints. We hunt for the signatures of life: oxygen, a byproduct of photosynthesis, methane from living organisms, and of course, water vapor. In the latest data, a tantalizing pattern is emerging. Scientists believe they may be glimpsing something truly extraordinary. But here's the twist. Life on Proxima b may not look like life on Earth. Beneath the flare-blasted skies of a red dwarf, evolution would take another path. Imagine forests glowing under dim red sunlight, plants not green but black, absorbing every photon they can. Imagine oceans teeming with bioluminescent creatures, shimmering in the eternal twilight. Perhaps civilizations that learn not to build skyscrapers under open skies, but underground, shielding themselves from the deadly radiation their star unleashes. Of course, these are visions, possibilities, not yet proof. The truth is both thrilling and humbling. If Webb finds just one molecule out of place, just a hint of imbalance in Proxima B's atmosphere, it could be the first evidence that we are not alone. But here's the danger. Proxima Centauri is not a gentle star. It's violent, throwing solar flares thousands of times more powerful than those from our sun. Any life on Proxima B would have to be incredibly resilient, or incredibly advanced to survive. And if life did rise there, it may not be thriving today. We may be looking not at a living planet, but at the ruins of one. And yet humanity cannot resist the lure. Proxima B is close enough that one day starships propelled by lasers, sails, or fusion engines could reach it within a human lifetime. Projects like Breakthrough Starshot are already designing probes that could race to Proxima B at 20% the speed of light. Imagine, in this century, a machine carrying humanity's eyes could cross interstellar space and return the first close-up images of another Earth-like world. But ask yourself, what happens if those images show us cities, lights, technology? But ask yourself, what happens if those images show us something more than just atmospheric chemistry? What if they show us cities, vast networks of light sprawling across continents? What if they show us technology, structures so immense they defy our engineering, glinting in the light of an alien sun? The moment Webb's data, or a future probe's camera, reveals that we are not the first intelligence in the neighborhood, everything changes. Would humanity unite in a shared moment of profound awe? A collective gasp echoing across the globe? Or would we fall back on old instincts, succumbing to a primal fear of the unknown? It's the ultimate test. Would we see a potential partner and extend a hand in greeting, or see a potential threat and immediately prepare for a conflict we cannot possibly comprehend? And here's where the mystery deepens. Proxima B isn't a solitary world. It's part of a family. The Proxima Centauri system hosts at least one other confirmed planet, with tantalizing hints of a third. Imagine a whole system of worlds orbiting our nearest stellar neighbor, but the possibilities don't stop there. Zoom out and you have the two parent stars, Alpha Centauri A and B, locked in a gravitational dance. Around them, the potential for multiple stable habitable worlds is immense. If life took hold there, it wouldn't be confined to a single cradle. We could be looking at an entire interstellar ecosystem, a neighbor star system not just with one possible haven for life, but a whole archipelago of worlds teeming with untold possibilities. The implications are staggering, sending shockwaves through the very foundation of human civilization. Every religion, philosophy, and political structure we have ever built would be fundamentally challenged. Imagine the headlines screaming from every screen, "We are not alone." How would our global economy react? Collapse under uncertainty, or surge with the promise of new frontiers? The first message from another civilization could arrive in your lifetime, not as a simple greeting but a complex mathematical key, a galactic Rosetta Stone taking centuries to decipher. And what if we are the ones who must make the first move? Perhaps the first true human colony off Earth will not be on Mars, but on Proxima B, a destination 4.2 light-years away, a journey not of years, but of generations. An arc launched into the void, reachable only by the unwavering courage of those who refuse to let humanity stay bound to a single world. And yet there's something poetic here. The Webb telescope, orbiting 1,000,000 miles from Earth, staring across light years, may have just given us humanity's first true glimpse of an alien home. Think about it. For thousands of years, humans have looked up, wondering if someone is out there. Tonight, we may finally have an answer. So what happens next? Webb will keep watching, collecting data. Scientists will argue, debate, refine. Missions will be proposed, starships designed. And in the meantime, one truth stands. The universe is no longer silent. We've begun to listen. And here's where you come in. Yes, you, watching this now. You are living at the dawn of the most important century in human history. Within your lifetime, the discovery of alien life, whether microbes or civilizations, could happen. The story of Proxima B is not just about astronomy, it's about what kind of species we choose to be. Explorers, builders, or dreamers forever staring at the sky, too afraid to reach? At SpaceVast TV, we're not afraid. We're here to take you beyond headlines, beyond speculation, into the frontier itself. This is where science meets imagination, and where the impossible becomes possible. So if you're ready to dream bigger, smash that like button, share this with someone who needs to see what humanity is truly capable of, and join us. Because the Webb telescope may have just taken the clearest image of Proxima b, but the clearest image of the future, that's still to be written. And it begins with us. The light from Proxima b left its star 4 years ago, racing through the void just to reach us. Now we've seen it. The question is, what will we do with what we've found? The race to the stars has already begun. The next chapter of human history is unfolding, and the only question left is, will we be the ones to step onto that alien shore first?